I recently lost my main computer and was relegated to using my backup computer, which is all the way down from an i7 16 gigabyte 27-inch all-in-one with a 2 terabyte 7200 RPM disk drive down to an 11-inch Chromebook, which does nothing but runs a browser. But it got me thinking about this cheap computing thing that I've always been stuck with. And what I wanted to do is show you how you can use a simple Chrome browser and for less than $500 from scratch, do everything that I do. So here is kind of everything that I do. And here I've got a better screen where it's all laid out. What I'm going to do is in a series of lectures, show you how to use an 11-inch Chromebook to create Udemy videos, to write books for publication on Kindle, to create merch t-shirts, and actually there we're probably going to use Canva, an online web-based design tool to design our t-shirts. And then later we're going to look at actually becoming a ClickBank or JVZoo affiliate seller, and we're going to do it all for under $400 from scratch. Now, if you already have pieces of this, it's going to be quite a bit cheaper. Let's look at the Chromebook. If you don't have a computer at all, this is what I'm using right now. It's an Acer 11-inch, actually I think it's 11.6-inch Chromebook, and I'm using it to record this video. I'm also using the webcam that's built into it to do a little talking head embed into my video. So just $150 if you don't already have a computer will get you working with a computer. I think that's fantastic. The computer is as low end as you can get. It's a Celeron processor. It has 2 gigabytes of memory, which is virtually nothing, and a 16 gigabyte solid state drive. So you don't have very much room to store, but most of the stuff that you're storing is going to be online. And here is that cost, $149. If you already have a computer, then you've just saved yourself $149 as far as this lecture is concerned. Now, if we look at the software the Chromebook runs, it runs Chrome OS, which is effectively the Chrome browser as your operating system, and it's free. We're also going to get access to Microsoft Office Online, where we're going to run Word, Excel, and PowerPoint online for free. And we're going to store our stuff on Google Drive, where we get 100 gigabytes for 1 year for free as part of buying the Chromebook. I also happen to have Office 365. I'm paying $69 a year. And along with that comes 1 terabyte of storage on OneDrive, Microsoft's cloud storage online. So and through all of that, you can use software such as here is Word Online, and it looks just like Word offline. I know there's features that aren't available and so on. It's slimmed down, but it'll basically allow you to write documents for publication on Amazon, for example, or as blog posts or whatever else you want to write. Now, coming back to the software, the one thing you might have to buy is Screencastify, and that's if you want to do videos like what I'm doing right now. I'm using Screencastify, a Chrome extension, which I'm paying $24 a year for to record this video. So if you want to do the whole thing, we now have Screencastify as an additional expense. So we're getting up towards $200. If you already own your computer, then here's your first $24 expense. Now next, when we get to later, what you need typically is a web presence, a website or something. That's what you used to do, and it used to be quite expensive to buy. Well, I'm using a product called SendLane, which is just $25 a month, or you can buy a year's subscription and only pay for 9 months. So basically, if you pay the cheapest, you can get it down to $18.89 per month for 54 weeks, okay? And what SendLane provides you is an email sign-up list for 1,000 contacts, landing page creation software, so you can create squeeze pages or funnels to get people to buy your affiliate products off ClickBank or JVZoo, or if you're a vendor, then your own. But I can't imagine you being a vendor on an 11-inch Chromebook, and host those landing pages. And then it does email automation. So it does everything to do marketing automation. And that would cost you another $225 for a year. So we're talking about setting yourself up for a year for less than $400 from scratch, or $250. Now, one of the expensive components of all of this is internet access. And what I'm recommending is, with a Chromebook, you can work offline. So I can write, I can do a lot of stuff, I can even record offline. And then what I do is I find a free internet source and I sync up with my OneDrive or my Google Drive, and I upload my videos. And so I do everything online at a McDonald's, a Starbucks, a Safeway, the library, or even buses now have free Wi-Fi internet access. So don't pay the massive expense of Wi-Fi. We're going to keep that down by using free Wi-Fi and working offline, right? So you work at home. Oh, and here I've got that slide that says that. So working at home is expensive. If you don't already have it, I recommend borrowing Wi-Fi internet from those sources that I just listed. Now, up next, we're going to have more on this cheap computer that I'm using. And that's it for now.